What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Gymation Academy. So in today's video we're going to be talking about the bridge funnel, and this is just an intro among the 4-day training that we are going to be covering. Today we are only going to cover the concept, and in a minute I will show you in a board how everything works, but I would like to first address the premise of what we are trying to solve in the first place. The problem with selling life insurance or being a financial advisor is the fact that we are always in a position where we are in a feast and famine mode. We are always trying to find the next buyer without building the right audience, without building the right list, without building the right market. And I will go over all the details later on during the week, but for today, and so we can stay focused on what we have to solve, I would like to highlight a few things. We all know the fact that selling any high ticket item, it doesn't matter what it is, it's built around few major components. The first thing is being able to build a relationship with your audience. The second thing is being able to be present in the long term. And finally, build the trust, which is the most important thing, and that's why you get referrals. And these are components that you need to build, and that's why a lot of people, their timeline of performance takes a long time because they need to go through so many clients before they get those referrals and before they start to feel comfortable getting people online. So the idea now, if we know this is to be true, then we want to make sure that we are combining it with automation, because I mean, if we want to or know, it's here. The tech bubble and automation are here, and we have no other choice but to play it. So if we decide to move and start using it, then we will be able to catch up. If not, we are going simply to be left alone. So the idea is that we want to combine both elements into one thing, which is building an organic operation and infuse it with a strong presence online that allow us to generate leads and sometimes even close leads when we are sleeping. And that's why the presence of the bridge funnel becomes a necessity, because the bridge funnel plays a major role in helping us create that dynamic. So that's the first thing. The second thing is being able to build the bridge page. And the bridge page is not something that just happens. The bridge page is something that's been in the making for the last 15-20 years. In the online marketing, it's a very, very normal thing. However, there are niches inside the online marketing. For example, the affiliate marketing, they use bridge page in such a wonderful way, and they get some amazing, I mean, there are some people who are killing it just by using bridge page, and I'll tell you why. The fact of the matter is that these people who sells affiliate products, they sell product that they don't own, and what they do is that they go and they build a bridge page that stands between the product and the audience. So once a person, they see a product, they click on the ad or on the product, and the next thing they move to is they move to a bridge page where they actually see a video where a person, the affiliate marketer, present themselves, introduce themselves, address what's the product is about, help them move into the next step, and give them clear instructions on what to expect. This way, by just doing this very simple thing, affiliate marketers, they are building trust and building tremendous relationship and bonding with their audience, which allow them to do a repetitive business with the same people. Because now, if I open a video and I listen to you for a few minutes, then I'm going to trust you. Eventually, I'm going to trust you, especially if I use the product later on and I find out that the product is good. So what happened is that we build serious relationship with people by using just a very short video that allow us to stand above and beyond the competition. And not only that, we do that also, affiliate marketers do that because they want to separate themselves from the product owner. So they need to build that relationship with their audience so that they don't get confused with the product owner, and once they see the video they are redirected into a form where they fill up their email information, and then they are driven to the product. And this is the process of how affiliate marketers, they basically use the bridge funnel. Now, the way we're going to be using the bridge funnel is basically the same concept with the same purpose, with everything. The idea is, but I want to highlight something very important. If I ask you, what do you think, why do you think large companies like Google back in 2000 and so, they bought YouTube? Why do big, gigantic corp, they go and buy small startups? Well, because they need to tap into the lists. They need to tap into the distribution of that startup, because that startup, they already established themselves, they already build a market, they already build an audience, they already have a digital footprint in a specific niche, so they already have a lot of momentum going. If that big corporation goes and try to, which is easy, they can go and replicate that software overnight, it's going to take time before they can build the same momentum and the same credibility with the market. And that's why they go and they acquire that startup, because they need that distribution, they need that list. And this is exactly what we are trying to do. That's the next step that I want to highlight for people, is the fact that if you are a life insurance or financial advisor, you are certainly selling your policies and you are certainly helping people, but before you sell policy, before you sell your company, you want to make sure that you are actually selling yourself, and that you are building relationships with yourself, building relationship with people, with yourself. So you don't want to be confused, and that's what's the majority, at least that's what I know, is that the majority, well, I work with company X. Okay, that's fine. And they move into closing the sale. And nobody knows about you. And the minute you leave that company, you have to start all over. But imagine if you move to another company and you move with a portfolio of clients, of audience that knows you and like you and trusts you. You can go anywhere, any industry, and you can use that portfolio to sell them different things. So this is extremely important, and I can't stress that enough. So with that being said, I want to show you quickly the bridge funnel, how conceptually it's built, so that you can grab an idea about it, and then we can move into discussing it. If you have any question, you can leave them below and we can discuss them. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? So we have, okay, cool. I think you can see. So what do we have here? We have this is basically the funnel. This is the funnel. Let me grab a red. This is a funnel. And it has a video. It has a structure in a very specific way. We are going to be talking about how to structure your video, your funnel, and how to design it and all the rest. So this is your video. You have traffic here that's coming. It doesn't matter if it's paid or organic. And then once a person, they click in here on the video, they are driven automatically to schedule a call. So that's the first call to action. This is the first call to action, is they are driven automatically to schedule a call so that you can close them. So we do that on purpose because we want to make sure that we are getting those buyers in heat, because there is 1, 2, or 5% in the market that are ready to buy in the immediate term. So we don't want to lose it. So we want to make sure that we are directing immediately the traffic towards scheduling into your calendar, in Calendly, your scheduling an appointment, and then closing them. That's the first thing. Next, once people, and the next redirect is driven towards the form. And here in the form, that's where we stick the name and the email. And this way, we can get people to insert their information so we can follow up with them. And basically this form, every time from any call to action you go to, we have in the funnel, it's automatically drives you to the same thing. So it's automatically drives you to the same thing. So it drives you to the opt-in page where you need to insert your information so that we can build the list. And remember what we just said about the list. It's the most important thing, because maybe 95% of the markets won't buy in the immediate. And even those who are ready, maybe they will be ready in the next 3 to 3 months. So we want to make sure that we are having a solid follow-up system that we can use so that we can stay not only top of mind, we stay relevant, but also we keep nurturing our audience and keep giving them information that is relevant. So now that they opt in inside the opt-in form, now we can easily, now they are captured in our autoresponder, and we are driving them with daily emails. For the next 5 days, we are sending them 5 emails, and every email has a video of 2 to 3 minutes explaining the exact process of how they can get secured, or whatever you decide to sell them, or whatever you decide to nurture them. Generally, we use the soap opera. It's basically it's in the Russell Brunson's book. It's basically how helping people get into opening a loop and close, opening a loop, and at the end of the email you open it again. So at the end of every email, you open a loop. You start an email, and at the end of every email, you open a loop for the next problem to be solved. This way you keep people on their toes. And by the end of the 5 day, and every day, you give them a call to action, and you ask them to schedule a call or to move into the page where they can buy on their own, or whatever you decide. So basically, this is the bridge page. This is the bridge page, and this is how we are able to not only automate the process and help ourselves become more relevant. So because people, they will see our page at night and we are not even there, and they will click on it and they will schedule a call, and they will be there in the morning ready to have you for interview, or they are ready to buy right there and then, and they move into the company's website and maybe they close or they schedule a call, whatever it is. So this is very, very important. If you don't have a funnel in place, and especially a bridge funnel that allow you to cross people from one place to another, it's going to be, you are basically going to trade your time for conversations, and you don't want to be doing that for the rest of your life. You want to be leveraging automation, and this is the best way by far on how to leverage your conversation, on how to leverage yourself. So if you are interested, guys, let me know. If you guys have any questions, please make sure to put them below. I will go for the next. I already sent the table of contents in my first email yesterday, but make sure if you guys, because it will be, I will add few things that I just find out a few new few things. So make sure that you are opening all the emails and you are getting into every single video I sent you, because it's really worth your time. So I'm really giving you here everything. I'm giving you the house, everything. No stone unturned, everything. So you can go ahead, and even at the end of this 5 days, on Friday, I believe we'll be diving into building together a bridge funnel using a software that costs pennies on a dollar, and you can start generating leads on your own term. All right, so have a great day. Let me know in the comments, and let me know if you're excited or not. Have a good day.